Hello, my name's Max Cohen and I'm a counsellor, trainer and group facilitator. I also run It's All About You Wellbeing, which is counselling and wellbeing for LGBT plus people in the southwest of England. So I'm going to talk to you about some of the challenges that I've faced growing up as a trans man, and also some of the things that I've found really help overcome those challenges. So when I was born, I was assigned female at birth. But really from a young age this didn't feel right, and I felt like I was always a boy. So it was a really confusing time because when I went to school I had to wear a skirt and I was called by a female name, and it's a really confusing time for me. I didn't really have the words for what was going on for me then, and there wasn't a lot of awareness about gender identity in the sort of general in society then. When I was growing up, people often used to say to me, "Oh, what do you want to be when you grow up?" And some people would say, "Oh yeah, I want to be a firefighter or a nurse or a teacher." But in the back of my head, and I never used to say this out loud, but in answer to that question, I always used to say, "I want to be a man." So I didn't have the words to describe what was going on for me. I just felt really confused and disconnected from my body really. I kind of felt like I lived in a bit of a silent world and wasn't able to say what I truly felt. I think I had a lot of depression and anxiety around that time as a young person and growing up in my 20s. So I think there was, I had a lot of fear and anxiety about it as well. I wanted to just blend into the background and I didn't really speak up for myself then. I think I just lived with this secret which was, sort of all-consuming at some points. But after a while, in my 20s and 30s, I think I just repressed it. I had a lot of shame, I think, at the time, and, shame about what would my family say, what would my friends say, and what would happen in general society if I just came out and said, actually, I'm a man. It's taken me a really long time to get to this point of living my authentic life in my true gender. I got to a point in my life which was a real crisis in my mid-40s, and then I just felt I had to just come out and live my true life. It was a real weight off my shoulders when I eventually came out and told people who I truly am. I didn't have to hide that anymore. But then I did have anxieties about was I going to be a good enough man, or was I a good enough man? But the truth of it is I've always been good enough. It was the best thing that I could have done for my health and well-being, just to be authentic and live my true life. So some of the things that have really helped me loads are music. So I really love music, and I'm often my own DJ for the day. So I create different playlists. So I've got different tunes for different emotions. So if I'm feeling really overwhelmed and I feel like I need to calm down a bit, I'll play certain tracks. But if I feel that I'm a bit low, I play other tracks and they sort of help inspire me and uplift me. And then there are just other tracks that just make me generally feel really happy, so I just play those as well. So it's all kinds of things, from 80s music to folk music, to classical music, to indie music, all sorts of stuff really. And the other thing I do is I sing in a choir, so it's really good because there's other people that like sort of blending voices with me, and other people that really like going out to gigs and singing at local pride events and things like that. So that's really helped me with my confidence, and it's also really helped develop my male voice. The other thing I really use a lot is compassionate mindfulness. The compassion side of it is being really kind to yourself as if you were your best friend. So you can be compassionate to other people as well, but being compassionate to yourself is a really important thing, because it's about not comparing yourself with other people. It's about accepting you for who you are and seeing your qualities. And the mindfulness part of that is to do with bringing your mind right back to the present time. So not going back to sort of past stuff, not sort of worrying about things that might happen to you in the future, but just dealing with the here and now. And I find it really helpful because part of it's about breathing really slow, and that really helps calm me down. I think it's good for other people to know about this as well. So the combination of compassionate mindfulness and music and singing, all of these have really helped me. And another thing that's really helped me is feel the fear and do it anyway. And I actually teach in this and help other people to feel a bit easier about their daily life. So it's about, learning strategies to deal with the fears that you might have. And everyone's got fears. It's just about how you deal with those, and also about how you live your life. It's about not comparing yourself to other people, and it's about accepting yourself for who you are, and it's about getting out of your comfort zone and doing things that, they're not risky, but they're a bit out of your comfort zone, so it might feel a bit scary, but it's putting yourself out there, and it's actually making you grow and learn from your mistakes. So these are just some of the things that I find really helpful. And another thing is just taking one thing at a time. I often say to people around me, hey, just take one thing at a time. And then I have to remind myself to do the same. And it really does help me a lot. Another thing I do is I talk to my cat, and I talk to him loads. But it really does help me to sort of get my worries out there. Talking to other people about what's on your mind, I think that really can help. And I think if it's talking to your family or your friends, if you've got people around you, or if not, talk to someone else. They might not know the situation so well, and sometimes that can help. But talk to other people. So pick up the phone or email someone or message someone, or you can call someone at It's All About You Wellbeing. So pick up the phone, or again email, or get in touch, and hopefully we can help you. So It's All About You Wellbeing is counselling and wellbeing for LGBT plus people in the southwest of England. So reach out and take the weight off your shoulders and talk to someone, because we are there for you. Thank you. My name's Max Cohen, and you can contact me on my email or on my phone. You can get the details from It's All About You Wellbeing. I'm in the directory. So reach out and talk to someone today.